Guys, this is what you've been waiting for. I'm sorry it's been delayed, but we are bringing you the burnt chips diet today. It's giving him gains.
Had to get these guns. Go to the gym.
Yeah.
And have a good diet.
And have a good diet. The diet is so important, guys. It's important to get this diet right. I'm going to show you one day of Josh's eating on this video. We're going to film one meal and you're going to eat the meal and you're going to enjoy it, I hope, bro.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. You've tried to do this before, right? You've tried to.
Yeah, I've tried to bulk up before. Yeah, of course, definitely. I've gone through those moments where I'm like, you know what, today I'm just gonna start gaining weight.
Yeah.
And then, you know, start doing
You go to the gym.
Start going to the gym, but I'm eating the wrong food.
Okay.
I'm eating like chicken, and it fills you up.
Yep.
But it's just only protein, isn't it? And now you've told me.
Yep.
I need carbohydrates.
Yep.
That's more important.
Yeah, well, it's both are important.
Okay.
But you need more carbohydrates.
Because I'm trying to gain weight.
Because you're trying to gain weight. And how shocking was it for you when we started doing this eating? We started this whole 8-week transformation and you started your first meals. How shocking was it, like how much carbs you had to eat compared to protein?
A lot. You're gonna see in today's meal what we actually have to eat. And you would think it'd be the other way around, but it's not. You'll see.
Yeah.
And you get really full. Like you get, you know, to the point where you're just like, oh, I'm gonna be sick, you know. But you just gotta, you know, push through. Even if you just have an extra little bit, it helps. Or just space out the meals. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Space it out so you can chop up your meals. So you obviously your one main meal can be, you know, you eat it and then give it an hour, eat a bit more. It's good to space out your meals, guys. And one more thing. It's really important. Everywhere online it will tell you, oh, you need 2,500 calories a day to maintain weight, or you need 2,000 calories a day, or this, that and the other to lose weight, gain weight, all that. Forget it, guys, ignore that. You need to work out your own body weight. So Chip came in 52 kgs, we're now working on a 57, big up your gains. We're working on a 57 kg diet. Okay? If Chip tries to eat 3,000 calories per day, he's going to make himself ill. Chip is working on a diet is between 2,000 and 2,500 calories per day. If Chip tries to eat 3,500 calories per day, what's going to happen, Chip?
Feel sick.
He's just going to get ill. He's not going to be able to train. He's not going to be able to eat that food. He just can't get through it. So there was a couple of days actually where we were at the gym and you weren't feeling good because, you know, he really is pushing this eating. You know, we're borderline pushing 2,000 to 2,500 calories per day is way up there, guys, for Chip, for someone Chip's size. When he grows, when he gets bigger, it'll be easier to eat more food, especially when he gets used to it. You're smashing it, bro.
Thank you.
But push yourselves, but don't overeat, okay? Make sure you get the quantities right. Okay, let's go cook, bro.
Alright, cool.
Okay, bro. Let's make your potatoes, man.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to Cooking with Chip. Parmentia potatoes. I'll stop that. Oh, I'll stop that. Potatoes. Yeah? They're great. Carbs. Full of them. Right? Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. Look at that. You take the film lid off. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, straight in there. And I'm off to play Fortnite. I'll see you in a bit, yeah? What,
good lad.
30 minutes?
30 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
See you in 30 minutes.
See you later.
Actually, come back in 20. You've got to cook your steak in 20 minutes, yeah?
Yeah.
Guys, so while Josh plays Fortnite, I want to talk to you a bit more in detail about his diet. I want to explain to you why he's eating how he's eating. Josh actually has a real big issue eating fruit, eating vegetables. It's something he's not ready for. So it's something I've not added into the diet. Now, are we making progress? Yes. Could the diet be healthier? Yes. Is it way better than it was before? 100% yes. So if we're making progress and we're going the right way, that's okay, right? And you're gonna find a lot of things on YouTube and online that are giving you these perfect diets that involve you need to eat this, you need to eat this, you need to eat this. And it's really hard to do that. You guys, some of you guys in the past would have tried to make gains and tried to change your diet, and it's really hard. And the more strict diet you set, the harder it is to stick to. I prefer that Josh was eating good quality food, good quality meats, good quality potatoes like what he's got in the oven right now. I prefer that he was doing that rather than we're giving him such a strict diet and he has to eat these vegetables and etc. and then he can't stick to it. So there's absolutely no point, there's no gains to be made. Over the years when I've been personal training people, I've learned that actually if I can take their diet and make a few changes, there's more longevity to it. They can maintain it for longer, they can get more long-term results. So Josh is on this diet now it's not his diet forever. We're going to make more progress. We're going to make more improvements once he gets used to eating like this. And the thing is, Josh was actually in the past, I'm sure he won't mind me telling you, but in the past he would actually wake up quite late, struggle to eat, not really built for eating in the morning. I'm sure there's so many of you out there, and you got to remember, guys, if you guys are struggling with gaining weight and you're quite thin and you struggle to eat in the morning, you're not the only one. There's lots of you guys out there. So big up all of you guys who are here watching this video, trying to learn, trying to improve yourself, trying to make changes, but there's lots of you in the same situation. And Josh would wake up in the afternoon or maybe in the morning, but he would struggle to eat anything until like 4 o'clock, sometimes 5 o'clock. Then he would eat small portions, or he would be so distracted. This guy, I'm telling you, you lot don't even realize how much work and effort this guy puts in. And I knew that YouTube was hard, but I didn't realize how hard it was until I started doing it. I'm telling you guys, this is hard. Making videos every day. The guy in there in his bedroom right now, Josh is such a hard worker, and he works so hard that he almost forgets to eat. And it's been one challenge that we've had, and he's even been setting alarms in his phone to make sure he eats on time and etc. You can't give big gaps in your food, guys. You can't be eating at night time and then not eating until 4 o'clock the next day. You just cannot do that. Your body's going to break itself down. It's not going to want to keep the muscle. It can't feed the muscle. It can't repair the muscle. You need to eat regularly. So this whole diet plan with Josh, it's really important to make sure that he's enjoying the diet. It's easy for him. I'd rather he just has simple things. I'd rather he has ready-made mash that you can find in the fridge in Asda, and you can just quickly put in the microwave and eat it. I'd rather he has that than him trying to stand here and peel potatoes and mash potatoes for taking him an hour to do the whole process. And it's not long term, is it? He's not going to maintain it. He's not going to get gains. I don't want any of you guys to try and do this professional athlete strict diet. Some of you guys can, you'll smash it. I'm sure many of you can do it and smash it, but if you can't, just take your diet and make improvements. Don't go so crazy that you can't keep doing it. Like what I'm trying to build with Josh is things that are consistent. So he can put this food in the oven, he can cook it, easy. He can put food in the microwave, easy. That's what we're trying to build. So now I want to talk to you about the breakdown and why these carbohydrates, guys, like you heard him say earlier, he's tried to do this before. I've been friends with Josh for a few years, and I know he's tried to do this before, and I've given him some tips and advice before, but obviously now we're doing it properly. It's really important to make sure you get the carbohydrates in. Everyone sees gains and protein. It takes a lot of carbohydrates. I've actually done a whole video on the myth of protein, and I want you to go, if you haven't seen it, make sure you go and watch that video after this one, after you've seen this whole video, and then you can work out your own gains. So at the end of this video, I'll put a link at the end of the video so you can go and watch the protein myth, and you'll be able to learn more about this. So basically, when you watch that video, you'll see, you might need to watch that video a couple times to really grasp it, but it's so important, guys, you get this diet right. It's so important that you get this on point. Josh weighed 52 kgs to start with. We've already cranked his diet up over the last couple of weeks. Now Josh weighs 57. He's absolutely smashing it, to be honest, but you're going to get big gains when you first start doing exercise, and when you first start changing your diet, you're going to see big gains in the beginning, especially if you get it right. He could eat as much protein like out of the diet, he could make it all protein, but he won't get the gains. He needs the calories as well. Chip is a 57 kg guy now, but he can actually eat between 57 to 65 kgs. And what I mean by that is, I mean, he can eat that amount of quantity of food with 25% of it being protein. So of course, like, we can stack it up and we can make 50% of the diet protein, but he won't get gains. You really need to get those carbohydrates in. If you're Chip size and you can eat more than that, and you need to eat more than that, you can eat 2,800 calories, smash it, go for it. But just make sure you're in that 25% bracket with protein, because if you're not, and you're just getting extra and extra and extra meat, it's not going to give you extra gains. You really need to make sure you get those calories in. So you're going to see today with Chip, you're going to see the potato quantity to steak, and I've actually broke down this whole day for you. I thought it'd be easier to give you guys one day of it eating so that you can really understand and grasp kind of how the food is. So we're going to go breakfast. We're going to go for 25 to 30 grams of protein. So we're going to go for 3 eggs. 3 eggs is 18 grams of protein and 15 grams of fat. Then we're going to go for 100 grams of oats. It's for Chip in the morning to try and get in 100 grams of oats. It's not easy, but oats is going to give him 60 grams of carbohydrates and 10 grams of protein. Boom, now we're at 28 grams of protein, guys. We're right in that bracket, but he's also got a lot of carbohydrates in there. For lunch, we're going to go for 40 to 50 grams of protein. Now, it's hard for Chip to eat this amount of food. This is lunch. It's that whole pack of potatoes, guys. He's going to eat the whole pack of potatoes and 2 steaks. That whole pack of potatoes is going to give him 66 grams of carbohydrates. It's going to give him 22 grams of protein. It's going to give him 12 grams of fat. With that, he's going to have 2 beef steaks. The 2 beef steaks is going to give him 25 grams of protein and 4 grams of fat. And for dinner, Chip's going to eat 40 to 50 grams of protein again. He's going to have chicken and rice. You saw us buy it yesterday in Asda. He's going to have 2 chicken drumsticks. It's going to give him 40 grams of protein. It's going to give him 5 grams of fat. He's going to have 1 whole pack of rice. That Uncle Ben's rice you saw him buy, guys, he's going to have the whole thing. It's going to give him 76 grams of carbohydrates, 8 grams of fat and 8 grams of protein. I know there's going to be comments like, this is a fitness channel, you're encouraging people to eat Uncle Bren's boil in the bag rice. This is a guy who wasn't really eating properly before. We're making progress. He's getting in gains. It's long term, it's enjoyable. We can make more progress on those gains in time, but for now, this is good progress. Like, this is much better than he was eating before. You can see the muscle coming, you can see the weight coming on the scales. He's getting stronger. And he's actually enjoying the diet. You guys need to eat like this. Is whatever's gonna like make you enjoy the food. As long as you're getting the good carbs, you're getting the good meats, you're getting the good proteins. Balance it out, guys. Don't just try and eat meat. It's not gonna work. Don't just try and drink protein shakes. It's not gonna work. It's gonna fill you up. You're not gonna recover well. The last bit of Chip's diet is also, during the day, he has to drink a weight gainer. I'm sure some of you guys have tried to drink weight gainer before. It really fills you up. It's quite hard to drink. Chip's not that big, guys. His stomach's not that big. So to drink a whole weight gainer, there's 50 grams of protein in that weight gainer. He's not gonna take all of that. He's just gonna be making very expensive urine. So Chip's actually gonna drink the weight gainer, half a serving each day. That's going to give him an extra 25 grams of protein. It's going to bring his protein intake right into that bracket where we need it, 125 to 150 grams of protein. It's also going to give him half a serving is going to give him 125 grams of carbohydrates. That is also going to bring him right into that bracket where we want him to be, which is between 310 and 330 grams a day of carbohydrates. So guys, I know this is all really confusing stuff. It's just important for you to get it right. Kind of just make sure 25% of your calories are coming from protein. Make sure 55 to 60% is coming from carbohydrates and 15 to 20% is coming from fats. If you really want help to work it out, go and check out the video at the end of this one, as I've already told you. Watch the rest of the video, guys, though, because you are going to see Chip eat. I really hope that day of Chip's diet helps you. You can mix it up. You can, rather than just going meat, you can go fish. But it's the quantities, guys. That's what I want you guys to get the grasp of, because there's just too much out there that's pro-protein. When you're trying to bulk, that's not what you need. When you're trying to cut, you need to be pro-protein. But it's not just protein that gives you the gains, guys.
Oh boy.
How is it to break away from Fortnite for 2 minutes to do this, Chip?
I don't know. I'm already having withdrawal symptoms.
How long is that going to take to cook those steaks there, Chip?
About 3 to 4 minutes.
Awesome. 3 to 4 minutes?
Yeah.
So this total meal, obviously we had to go and shop for it, but everyone has to go shopping for food, right? Like, yeah. But yeah, this whole meal is taking you how long? Like,
35 minutes.
No, but how much of your time has this meal taken you?
Because I come in, I get the potatoes out, I put them in the oven, then I go play a game of Fortnite. By the time I'm finished, potatoes are done. Bing bong bosh.
3 minutes for steak? It's easy, isn't it?
Easy.
Easy. Eating healthy isn't that bad. Can you maintain this long term?
Easily.
And how's your energy?
Feel good. Eating consistently like this. Wake up, boom, eat, energy. 12 o'clock, boom, eat, energy. 5 p.m, same again.
Boom. 1 steak, 2 steaks.
Look at that.
Wash your hands. Always wash your hands, guys, when you deal with your meat. Alright, they're done. About done, bro.
Bang. So, got the potatoes. That is a lot of potatoes, to be honest. I don't know if I can finish that, but as long as I get most of it down me, that's enough. Yeah, 57 kgs now. Boom, yeah. Bang! Chip's growing. What can I say?
But yeah, we need the meat, guys. Like, you need good protein, but you need quite a lot of carbs. So you see there is more carbs than meat. And
just a little pro tip: creamy peppercorn sauce. This is incredible. Adds a couple extra calories as well, right?
Yep.
So this is great to have with potatoes, mashed steak. Incredible.
But you're going to eat as much as you can. You're going to try and balance it between potatoes and meat. And when you're done, you're going to rest for an hour or so. and finish it up. When you're getting gains and you make your food, don't let no one touch your gains. Enjoy your gains, guys. And guys, like, I know people want to know what weight gainer Chip's using. It is hard to drink weight gainer, guys. How is it to drink weight gainer for you?
Very hard. There's so many different weight gainers out there, and everyone has their own preferred brand, definitely, because they all taste different. The consistency is different on all of them. Some feel heavy to drink, some feel like a heavy, thick milkshake, others less.
This is the gainer he's got. It's Serious Mass by Optimum Nutrition. You find this one the easiest to drink for a weight gainer.
100%.
Yeah.
I have half a serving.
Yep.
So a normal serving is 2 scoops. That's too much for me. Half a serving, perfect.
The difference between weight gainers and normal protein shakes is they have carbohydrates, right? So this has quite a high carb content, which is brilliant, it's what we want. But it doesn't all come from sugar. Out of 75 grams of carbohydrates, this has 8.9 grams of sugar. It doesn't have 50 grams of sugar. If you've got a weight gainer, go and check your weight gainer right now and see how much of the carbohydrates come from sugar. You don't want a sugar spike, guys, it's not gonna help you. We're reaching a point
Which I feel full.
which Chip feels quite full. Now, anyone who's saying that 2,000 calories a day, 2,500 calories a day is not enough to gain weight, and anyone who thinks that, don't believe it, it's not true. Chip is eating today on this plan, it's 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day. That's what we're getting in for Chip. And you've had enough now. And you guys saw how much was on the plate at the beginning. This is how much is on the plate now. If Chip keeps eating and forcing himself to eat this old food right now, he's gonna get ill. It is important to get those calories in, but you can't make yourself ill, guys, so don't overeat. Key thing is making sure the protein and carbohydrate balance is right. I can't emphasize that enough. That's what's gonna help you guys the most. You guys who are like 55, 60 kgs, that's what's gonna help you guys the most.
Get money, get calories. That is life's goal right there.
So guys, if you like this video, drop a like. And also guys, share the video. It might help someone else who's trying to get gains. So share the video around if it helped you.
It's helping me.
Good, I'm glad. Smashing it.
5 kgs up.
5 kgs in 3 weeks, guys.
3 weeks. That's unheard of.
Yeah.
Like, we're killing the game right now.
Yeah.
Consistency is key. You gotta do the same thing every day. Can be tiring, because you know, sometimes you'll be having similar meals and you're just like, I'm gonna try, you know, I wanna eat McDonald's. Yeah, you'll be like that. But if you keep grinding, you see the numbers on the scale go up,
Yeah.
then you're winning.
Yeah.
Goodbye, guys. Coach Richard, over and out.